Looking good, MP.
I see you out there doing work.
Yo!
Come on, MP.
You good, MP? Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Secure your official Miami Heat tickets the best way, the Miami Heat app. Just download it on your phone, and you can order tickets with just a couple of taps. Right around the corner is Spring Towel Day. Bring your family and friends, because everyone in attendance receives their very own Miami Heat towel. Come, be the sixth man for your Miami Heat. The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper.
Hi everyone and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with what a huge game in the Cup tonight. Both of these teams 2-0, and a win tonight is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Greg.
Well, remember this, BA. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell, and it's easy breezy in at the point. Adebayo grabs the board. Mobley against Ivy. Pass to Adebayo. He's at the Towers. Lets the three fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
A chance here to catch up with Allen from the sideline.
Aaron Spoelstra and I had a chance to catch up for a bit. And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jerry Allen? Coach said we have to add some possible First
personal foul.
Really
First
wants to
team
limit him,
foul.
not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Wesley. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And he gets that one. First quarter away with about a minute and a half to go. Coach, how about the exposure story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in 95. You were an assistant.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Here's Wesley. 5 on the clock. Oh, trying his left from deep. Wesley's got 5 now. 1 for 3 so far. To the wing on the left. Pass to Easy Breezy. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Adebayo. High post down. Here's Wesley. Plenty of space. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Easy Breezy. Ivy defends. 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Number 18.
Basket's good.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this thing.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Cleveland making a change here.
Substitution on the
Standings
floor.
for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
First shot of the game.
Get him in. P.
1.
Heat trail by 11. Johnson is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Boston in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Easy Breezy. Outside Jones.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. Pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who played multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Here's Ware. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Over to the wing. Here's Boston. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Boston's got 5 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Easy Breezy in the last game against the Knicks played
Number 18.
basketball. He picked up 29 points and his range was on full display, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see.
Commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
It's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for
Cleveland.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
Yeah, look, those careless fouls will drive a coach nuts. You've got to be disciplined and tied together.
The Cavaliers lead by 10. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Easy breezy. Pass to Garland. Gets the three-pointer. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here.
Timeout.
Let's see if he continue to add to that.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defense.
Shooting for Cleveland. He struggled from the line in the last matchup.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Darius Garland. And the free throw, no good. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league.
Yeah, maybe a league this year. He's an elite three-point shooter.
Here's easy breezy. Give him 8 points now. 44 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell, pass to easy breezy. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Tyson will win. He trailed by 14. Here's Wemby. He had 19 points in the win against Phoenix.
How about the rebound, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answer for how to contain him.
Easy breezy. Pass to Allen. Here's easy breezy. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes you just have to go in.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable lead, 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings. Let's start with you, Shaq. The Tower of Power.
Wait, if he's the Tower of Power, what am I? Take a shower power.
Kenny, when you do that, I can't help you. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Cavaliers.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in. It's paying dividends, Ernie. Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Easy breezy. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell, and it's easy breezy in at the 1. Here's easy breezy. It's a 14-point game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send it to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
Defensively,
First
got to get
team
more
foul.
bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight
Shooting
field
for
goals
Cleveland.
on the free throw line.
Number 18.
Shooting their 5th free throw of the game. And Allen misses. Well, the Heat shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
All right, let's get a report from Allen.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here, and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us. And Brian, they know there's still work to do."
And they've got no problem with that, Allen. Thank you. Here's Wesley. He's got 5. Pass to Ivy. That's the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Easy breezy. And it's all from 3-point range. Heat trail by 19. Wesley, pass to Ivy. Pass down there. Ivy's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Wide open look. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Pass to Wingate. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wingate's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No good. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Ivy from the arc. A rebound by Allen.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes passed. Heat trail by 16. Pass to Wingate. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for it. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Tyson. And there's the lob. Pass to where it needs to be. Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. So it's Miami now. Here's Wesley. Again, the Heat misses. Cleveland leading by 18. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd. Allen on the screen on Adebayo. Here's easy breezy. Ivy defends. Here's Tyson. Off target from 3-point range.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Wesley. Now here's Adebayo. And here's Ivy from the arc. Good! The assist goes to Adebayo. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter. Triple of the game.
Success from out there in the second half.
Here's easy breezy. 12 points for him. Here's Allen. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, lots of effort by Allen to expand his
Timeout.
range. Nice shot there from Jared.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
He's a shooter that defenses.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Greg. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. Now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
They've got Johnson. He's out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's where that's the group in the game for the Heat.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Heat trail by 16. Johnson on the wing. There's the three. Gets the three. Johnson's got himself going. Triple on his first basket of the game. Here's Easy Breezy. Pass to Gafford. I got yours. Here's Easy Breezy. Good. And he's at 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Down. Here's the three. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Easy Breezy. And here's Mitchell. Gafford with a screen on Jaquez. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want to see in that shot. He just missed it.
To the right side. Here's Boston. Triple. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Easy Breezy. Misses the layup. Pass to Ware. Here's Dowden. It's Jaquez on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Johnson. Here he goes. Here's Dowden. The rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Easy Breezy. Pass to Gafford. Here's Easy Breezy. Jaquez grabs the board. And it's Jaquez. For the Heat. It's 1-point game. Here's Ware. No good that time either. Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter. Here's Easy Breezy. Easy Breezy's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
And here come your Heat Breaker dance moves.
And Cleveland making a change here. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. To the inside. Ivy outside. Takes the three.
He's been so aggressive on offense. But the results, he understands
Here's Ivy from the arc. He's not taking any chances. Fourth quarter.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Timeout. Starting.
Now this is a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Mobley. And that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for Cleveland.
That hurts as he
Donovan Mitchell.
Focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And here's Ivy. Here's Wesley. Again, the Heat misses. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over the knockout rounds.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Oh man, that's an answer. You know, another day, another win. Good work.
OMG. Isn't wanted here. he's about to tear it up.
Quiet out there tonight.
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
The upcoming one-on-one promotion. All fans will receive their...
It's the NBN2K Sports. What a matchup we have here in the Frankfurt Ring.
Here we go. Each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Water length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with easy breezy. And it's Tyson into the small forward slot. Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's on with it. He brings it up to the Clippers. From outside the arc. Zubats. And Mobley with the rebound. Lost to easy breezy. Here's Mobley. Now Mitchell. Off to a good start.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Los Angeles now. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's easy breezy. He He's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
We haven't got Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly in defense. They said Jared is incredibly confident. He's on the floor. Jared Allen moving large down the road.
Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants some in here to get things straightened out with this team.
Number 10, Darius Garland.
It has been for these guys. The Clippers in second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring.
MP, you're in. See if you can make us sweat a little, all right?
Clippers leading by 6. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Easy breezy. Jones is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Tyson into the three.
Effective at spacing the floor, and he can fill it up.
When you talk about the Clippers franchise, you appreciate this so much. Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
What a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo for his years with the Lakers. But man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Cavaliers trail by 9.
Number 18, defensive foul, Malik Monk. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers. Number 18, at the foul line for 1.
They haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3 points thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Brad, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain that?
Okay. Who's hot and who's not? You're going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but the night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Number 18.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's covered closely. Pass to post. Good ball in the air on the Clippers. They set the pick. Here's Christian. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in the last game against the Heat was a man-only shot. He scored 25 points and added a few assists. He was able to set up his teammates to get works. Performances like this are a big
Thank you fans for coming out and supporting your team. Please be sure to get home safely. We'll see you all again.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Desmond Bain is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. Here's Easy Breezy. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Bain. Pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen. Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Chicago with the ball. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
And there's the rejection. Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he drops the first. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Towns. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Allie, thank you. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Will it go? Pure from three-point range.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Outside Hunter. Here's Magician. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Timeout, timeout. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Noel, he's checked in for Pippen. This group of 4s and 5s have been unreal of late. The best shooting percentages for the bigs over the last 10 games. And you look at Hartenstein, an effective scorer, 3rd in the NBA.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And this is a dependable group of low post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. That one goes. Count it.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's easy breezy. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Magician. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Banked it in off the glass.
With a tremendous motor, Allen is hard to stop.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Towns outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Mobley outside. Pass to Clutch. Here's Magician. He's got 5. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Right side, Noel. Here's Sensabaugh. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's easy breezy. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Clutch. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Noel. Here's Sensabaugh. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Sensabaugh's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. Up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Grizzlies trail by 5. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's easy breezy in at the point guard position. Here's Noel. The three-pointer off the mark. And for Memphis, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's York in at the 3. Here's easy breezy. Pass to Smart. There's a screen by Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And for Chicago, Toppin out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's easy breezy in at the point.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Hunter. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's easy breezy. Soft touch off the glass. Easy breezy's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game plan. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Clemens. And it's Pippen in for Noel. Pass to York. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
and you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Here's Easy Breezy. 6 points for him. Smart up top, out to the right wing. Hunter on the wing. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
There's a screen. Pass to Easy Breezy. Back to Hunter. The three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's York. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's the drop. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer.
Now that's how you finish.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pippen, pass to Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here for the night. Clemens is checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Sensabaugh. Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Magician, the pass to Clutch. Allen outside. Pass to Magician. Here's Clutch. On target from about 13 feet. Clutch has got his first basket.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Outside Bain. Pass to Towns. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. Nails it from 3. Stevens has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Allen, the pass to Stevens. Here's Clutch. They get it back. Pass to Magician. Here's Clutch. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Down low. Can't hit that one. And so it's Chicago. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen. being great at what you do. Kind of like YouTube mutton chops. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for Chicago.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Desmond Bane. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Magician. Driving to the basket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Pippen, pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Bane. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. About a minute played here in the second half. Clock at 4. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Toppin, he's checked in for Chicago. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams. Number 1, Chicago.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Sensabaugh, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And let's swing it over to
the NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Outside Bane. Here's Pippen. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And the basket by Aldama.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Here's easy breezy. Give him 8. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
To the middle. Toppin passes to easy breezy. Pass to Hunter. Here's Magician. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. And checking out some numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Right wing. Let's go with a 3. And Clutch gets it to go. Clutch has got 7 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And the basket by Bane.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Oh, throw it down! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Sensabaugh. 3-pointer. Bane, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lays it in off the pretty lob. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Launches a 3. The rebound by Allen.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Mobley outside. This one for 3. And that one's good. Magician's got 7 points for the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Fires in the triple.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
Here's Magician. Mobley, a screen on Bane. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Chicago ahead, up by 16. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Count that bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And for Memphis, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Pippen in the point guard. Drills it from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Hunter. Here's easy breezy. Here's Clutch. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pippen pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Here's Easy Breezy. Pass to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Here's Clutch. Here's Easy Breezy. Second shot opportunity. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the Grizzlies now. 17-point game. Sends the ball, no good. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Bane. Drops in the three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Chicago leading by 14. Inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Aldama outside. Pass to Bane. Shoots from 12. And he can't get that one. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Towns passes to Pippen. Here's Sensabaugh. Towns outside. That three's off the mark. Chicago leading by 17. Pass to Easy Breezy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Magician to the wing, right side. Hits the trifecta. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clemens comes in for Aldama. York, he's checked in for Bain. And Tate is subbed in for Pippen.
Nah, couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Easy Breezy.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Magician. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Hardenstein. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clutch. 6 to shoot. 4-3. The shot comes out. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time to present our player of the game.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBN. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the side. Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players' and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Pass to Easy Breezy. With some arc. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against Memphis. Cavaliers with the rebound, and a record-setting season continues for them. Now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Brunson with a clean look, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And here are the Cavaliers. 6-point game. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Here's Magician. Last game he had 12. Pass to Clutch. Always going up for the alley-oop here. One-on-one fast break. Here's Ivy. The teardrop falls in.
And that's a testament to Ivy's strength. Remarkable job converting through the contact.
Here's Magician. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Easy Breezy. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Inside.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Connect, he's checked in for New York. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Here's Stephens. Pass to Allen. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Stephens. Brunson covering. Stephens can't get it to go.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Offensive rebound. Mobley launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
New York leading by 3. Pass to connect. Some nice passing by New York here. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Stolen by Connect. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Stephens. Brunson covering. And here is Mobley. Pass to Stephens. No good on the 3. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Connect with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Gary Trent is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Connect. Then it's Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the power forward position. They're the group New York will start the second with. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Here's Trent. It's deflected. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Connect. Drills the three-pointer. Connects. Got the lead up to 7 now for New York. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And with spring right around the corner, let's see who's flourishing in the power rankings. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Chicago, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Ivy with the bucket.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
13 feet away. Toppin pulls it in. Chicago trails by 6. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Anunoby finds Trent. Fires for 3. Toppin pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Toppin a screen on Trent. Magician passes to Easy Breezy. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Magician. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Magician's got 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Ivy. T right on him. New York moving it around. Anunoby kicks to Trent. Ivy no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ivy's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for New York. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Chicago trails by 6. To the right side. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Brunson the bounce pass. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Stevens, the pass to Smart. To the wing right side. Mobley dishes to Smart. Mobley sets the pick for Smart. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. 1:11 left in the first half of basketball. The Knicks leading by 3. To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Allen, a screen on Brunson. Shot from the wing. Again, Chicago. 43 seconds left in the first half. To the left wing. Here's Dadier, and it falls over the rim and in. Dadier's got his first points of the night. Chicago trails by 6. Here's Stephens. Now here's Allen. Right side Smart. This one for 3. Goes back up. Allen finds Smart. Here's Stephens. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Stephens got his second bucket of the night. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
We've got second half action. For you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Dadier. Hits the three-point bomb. Dadier's got 5.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Here's Magician. Ivy defending. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
New York's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. No coverage that time. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And checking out the numbers for Easy Breezy. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. And he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Going inside, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Back to Brunson. Shoots the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass the Magician. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lock at 6. Takes it inside.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Brunson outside.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
For the tie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And Hart has it in the corner. For the 3. Brunson for 3. Lights the look and drains it.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Pass to Clutch. Another 3 for Chicago.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Dadier. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Dadier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass the Magician. Stolen away to the left side wing. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago trails by 3. It's picked off. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Pass to Clutch. Fires the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Clutch has got 6 here in this quarter.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Brunson. And the dunk by Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Chicago trails by 4. Here's Magician. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Ivy. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Gary Trent. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Robinson is out there with Connect. And it's Dadier in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Easy Breezy. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Easy Breezy. Banked in off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Allen, right side. Pass to Easy Breezy. Driving. Oh.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Trent from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Magicians checked in for the Cavaliers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Brunson. Hart, that's good. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Easy Breezy, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Back to Brunson. Lets it go with a 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Mobley the pass to Magician. It's Allen, top of the key. 5 on the clock. Here's Magician. Here's Toppin. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dadier's shot is off. Chicago trails by 5. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Allen. Mobley looking it over. Back to Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chicago making a switch here. The Knicks leading by 5. Hart kicks to Brunson. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New York.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down low. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Dadier. And here is Hart. Here's Ivy. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. that cuts the lead to just 5.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. The Cavaliers on offense. Here's Clutch. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Pass the Magician. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And here's Brunson outside. Bull's up!
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
So a close game sees New York take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player